Smash Brothers and Pokemon are two of Nintendo's biggest holiday titles, but they have two very different taglines. Super Smash Brothers is "Everyone is here," but Pokemon Let's Go's tagline is "Not everyone is here." Both Super Smash Brothers and Pokemon are franchises that Nintendo fans hold very dear to their heart. But what Switch game is best for you? Super Smash Brothers is a party/fighting game that boasts a massive number of fighters, stages, and music tracks. It was given the name Ultimate, and it really is starting to look like the Ultimate version of Smash. The roster has such a large range of fighters, and any and all characters that were cut are returning to the roster. In contrast, Pokemon Let's Go took a slightly different approach. You like Lucario? Blaziken? Tyranitar? Tough. They aren't in the game. Pokemon Let's Go tries to go back to their roots with the Generation 1 remake. Gee, that's a novel idea. Since we are revisiting the Kanto region again, it's irking a lot of fans. But this isn't the real reason that the game's getting a lot of flack. There are two main reasons why fans are not happy with this game. Number one being the fact that the original 151 Pokemon are the only ones you can catch, and two being the fact that they stripped so many mechanics that were core to the Pokemon series. And all those 700 plus Pokemon you like, they're getting pushed to the wayside in favor of Kanto. This brings me to my next point, that both Super Smash Bros. And the Pokemon Let's Go games have had vastly different reactions from fans. And you can really see why based on what the developers have been putting into each game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is really trying to appease the fans. They're adding fan favorite modes like Squad Strike, and fan favorite characters like Ridley and K. Rool. But Game Freak, on the other hand, they're looking at a completely different audience. Pokemon Let's Go is trying to reel in the Pokemon Go fans.
You gotta be quicker than that.
But in doing so, they push the pendulum too far in one direction. They strip the series of core mechanics like breeding and abilities, and possibly the most egregious, removing wild Pokemon battles. For some reason, Game Freak thinks that a game has mass appeal if it's mind-numbingly easy. And they took it a step too far by adding gym requirements before each battle. Instead of introducing newcomers to more complex gameplay, Game Freak opted to remove core features in favor of mass appeal and simplicity. Super Smash Bros. Again takes the better approach by actually teaching newcomers about the deeper mechanics. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate created a complex training mode that contains a detailed analysis on launch angles and damage.
That's a lot of damage!
These are two additions that didn't bring down gameplay to an exclusively casual level, but instead it allowed for the game to be easy to pick up, but also possible to master. Smash Ultimate treats its players with respect, and they don't dumb gameplay down to an absurd level. While I might have come down pretty hard on the Pokemon Let's Go games, I still think they have a chance to offer a really unique gameplay experience. An experience that Super Smash Bros. Really just can't provide. Smash at its core is a fighting/party game, and that can be limiting. To get the true experience, you need to be able to play with people. If you don't have people to play with, you aren't going to have as much fun. Online could help this, if it worked. No, Nintendo, seriously, please fix it. It's 2018. Smash is a game that 90% of the time, in order to get the full enjoyment, you need people. With Pokemon, even if it's simpler than ever before, it offers you a journey. It's a game that you can play by yourself or with a friend. It has a beginning and an end. You choose a starter Pokemon and you go on an adventure, become a Pokemon master. You fight through 8 gyms and make it to the Pokemon League so that you can become the best trainer in the Kanto region. Even if it lacks depth, it's still a Pokemon game. It's not what fans wanted, and it's not what I even wanted, but it'll still be an enjoyable experience. So this leads me to the question, which game is best for you? Even though this is the obvious answer, I have to say Smash Brothers. It's the better game for your buck 9 out of 10 times, and I'm going to recommend buying this instead of Pokemon Let's Go. It's important to note that I said 9 out of 10 times, because if you don't like Smash Brothers or fighting games, you're probably not going to like Ultimate. If you don't have friends who game, and you don't have friends who play Smash Brothers, you're not going to get as much out of Smash as somebody else would. Pokemon will probably be the better single player experience, and it'll probably be the better online experience too. Seriously, Nintendo, get your servers together. So this leads us to the final question. Which game are you picking up this holiday season? Or are you getting both? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed that, go ahead and click one of the videos down below. And if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and click my channel icon to go ahead and subscribe. Well, that's pretty much all. See ya!